It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got to dive into the Mason Jar music video. I didn't know that this existed, and I saw someone's comment like just minutes before this, so I don't even know that I have all the information, but I guess the thought process is Ren didn't want it on his channel because there's some use of AI in the video. Now, from what I can tell, some people are saying that it's not like AI generated the video. They still shot everything. They just utilized AI when they were putting certain filters or effects on certain portions of the video, in that Ren wasn't either he's not about it, or I guess like there was another video that had came out that had some stuff and he did, and then he got a lot of shit for it. I don't know the situation. So I'm not gonna get into a long, AI discussion about that. I get the bad side of AI for sure when it comes to artistic type of things, but I also think the AI is an amazing tool, right? Like you could look at it like if AI could perform all the surgeries one day, that gets rid of all doctors and surgeons, right? And it's like, well, then that's a whole bunch of people but I don't think that that's going to necessarily be the case. I think that it's more so going to end up being you're going to have doctors and surgeons utilize AI as a tool, right? And I think that that is a great use of it as opposed to it replacing us. So if somebody is using it in an editing fashion and there's a filter or something, and instead of them having to sit there for hours and try to manipulate certain like gauges in this filter, it can kind of just figure it out based on the video and just make something like that easier or whatever. Like I just think that I don't think that that's the worst thing that can ever happen in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that we don't realize that we've kind of done shit like that throughout the years. Like what I'm using right now, if I go into Adobe Premiere Pro and I edit a video and stuff, and I have certain presets and different things like that, like it's not AI because it's not automatically figuring it out. But before there was presets and stuff, I assume people would have to do stuff even the longer way, more manually. Like they don't have something that gives them a baseline to then adjust a little bit. You now have to figure it out from how to, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but I feel like it's not horrible when it's utilized as a tool to supplement the people that are already there doing the work. Now, if it starts to replace people, I can understand that problem. And I also see that there's a lot of, see, now I'm going down the AI path. Damn it. I'm sorry, I gotta finish now at this point. But there's also a lot of people, and this is again, I might make a video about this on my main channel, but a lot of people talking about the environmental factors and stuff like that. And to an extent, I agree. It's more so like the very long form, highly detailed video stuff that's being done, or when it's being used to training the AI and stuff like that. Stuff is using an insane amount of computing, processing, all that kind of stuff. But like, just for example, if I were to sit here after this video and I were to go to ChatGPT and I ask it to create me a picture, I'm just like, hey, I want you to generate me an image for this reaction that I'm doing. Or, not that, because that's straight up generating it. Now, I make my own thumbnail. So if I make a thumbnail, I put my face on it, I put their thumbnail, whatever, and then I put it into ChatGPT to rate it. And it's like, hey, we think that's a great thumbnail, but we think you can improve a few things, the lighting, the coloring, the da-da-da-da. And then I ask ChatGPT, hey, can you do those fixes for me? I mean, I guess you could say like, well, I should have paid somebody to do those fixes, but it's like overall, I did create the thumbnail. It's just touching up a few things for me that maybe I didn't have. Yeah, I guess I get it. It's a tough, but anyways, my point was me doing that is not generating as much processing power at some data center as people think. Me generating just one image or fixing an image or me asking ChatGPT questions, which is what the majority of people use it for. It's not like comparably, it's not even close to me sitting here and gaming for an hour during a live stream. That's using more data center computing power and all that shit than me generating one image on ChatGPT. Do you know what I mean? So like when people are like going to use that as the main argument against AI, completely against AI, I feel like you also have to say, all right, well, maybe we shouldn't game as much too. Maybe we should dial all the shit we do back, instead of just AI is horrible. Now, if you want to say that the training of AI and stuff is bad, I don't disagree, because that's the shit that's going to end up potentially taking jobs. And that's the shit that's utilizing the majority of the data center usage. You know what I'm saying? So like shit like that. And again, I'm just very baseline talking about this. There's way more depth to this. So I know someone's going to be sitting there like, but you forgot about this, and you missed this. It's a way deeper conversation than I can have in 4 minutes in an intro to a Chris Webby and Ren reaction. But that's just a little piece I wanted to just say. And feel free to continue the conversation in the comments. Feel free to DM me if you'd like. And like I said, I might make a video that's going to be way more long form and actually dive into stats and shit like that, because I want to learn more myself. I only know so much. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like I could see both sides of it. I just think that you can't just jump to one side because I think it's more nuanced than that. Anyways, let's dive in. Mason jar. My bad. I didn't mean to do that, and I did it anyway.
I've been on a way.
I am so sorry.
With a Home Depot card, and it's got me on a way. Quarter ounce in a mushroom chocolate bar. Yeah, it's got me on a way. I've been on a way. Yeah, we're so high that JP forgot.
Oh no! No! I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Bar. Yeah, it's got me on a way. I've been on a way.
Yeah, we used to pass the ball
so
long time ago.
He forgot how to make beats. Now he's drumming on a mason jar. Yeah, I line up that kitty cat pretty fat, then I'm sniffing that lighter ciggy, some sticky, then sip some whiskey to piggyback the effects as they get to me. I perfected the recipe with some acid to microdose and some excellent ecstasy. Gone banjo kazooie, I got some 2C to boost me. I cop some kid up in Canada with them loonies and toonies. I'm in the room with some groupies and that cocaine on the plate that I microwave for 28 seconds and gave them a taste. I cut a gator fillet.
My man got Sasquatch just chilling on the toilet. Yo, son, ain't nobody going in that bathroom after him. Yo, imagine that. It's like, yo, that shit off limits forever.
That I microwave for 28 seconds and gave them a taste.
So I wonder, is it little scenes like this?
Cocaine on the plate that I microwave for,
like with the dog and the water in the, because it's like they shot this with them in the back seat and stuff, and then maybe they just threw it on and AI'd it. And I would assume so, because looking at the volleyball, the fact that it's got this little black,
28.
It's like not perfect. So I'm guessing that's the case. Because otherwise, that I mean, that scene looks like it might be hard to, I don't know editing and shit like that. Because you see people do a lot of shit with like CGI, which is, it's not AI, but that's something that came along that I'm sure at some point people complained about because, oh, it's gonna da-da-da-da, but like, you know what I mean?
Gave them a taste.
It's all about how it's used.
Later, break up and roll in the reefer, stoner demeanor, eating pizza, playing Ghost of Tsushima. The graphics so realistic, I feel like.
Hold up.
Demeanor, eating pizza, playing Ghost of Tsushima. The graphics so realistic, I feel like I'm in Japan. On ketamine like a horse, them
crystals are finer than sand.
Just when I thought I was zooted, JP
Definitely
been
that
raising
scene.
the bar. Went from playing guitar, now he's fucking banging on jars. He's taking so many bong rips and blasting them higher. But honestly, this beat is actually fire.
Yo, this shit is fire though. See, I like this video. I think this is fun. I think this is fun. I got myself caught up being like, well, I wonder what parts are AI. Listen, I don't even care anymore. I don't know why I was even worried about it. I'm just like, yo, I wonder if I could pick them out. I don't want to turn the video into that. I want to just enjoy this video for what it is, because this shit look like a good time.
Now he's fucking banging on jars. He's taking so many bong rips and blasting them higher. But honestly, this beat is actually fire. I've been on a way, cutting ketamine with a Home Depot card, and it's got me on a way, quarter ounce in a mushroom chocolate bar. Yeah, it's got me on a way, I've been on a way. Yeah, we're so high that JP forgot how to make beats. Now he's drumming on a mason jar. Sometimes sick boy gets so lazy, smoking caddy, kush get baby. Sometimes labels act so shady. That's my song, that fuck you, pay me, huh? Never bite the hand that gives, motherfucker. I know cartoons like the Milkman's mother. Bulletproof bars, bullets bounce back, sucker. Click clack, I'm the cover. My brother, compadre, amigo, pass me the split and I hit like a free throw.
Bro, that's probably one of my favorite parts about this whole track. He's like, yo, the pass me a swift and I hit like a free throw. That whole little set, just that switch up in flow just made that shit so fire to me.
I'm the cover, my brother, compadre, amigo, pass me the spliff and I hit like a free throw. Netflix kid getting high, watch a peep show, scratch that itch in the belly when she deep throat. The sick was so vulgar, too old to mature when I'm older. Hold this spliff, let JP take over. I'm so cooked, I need to get sober. Too old to mature when I'm older. Hold this spliff.
Yo, Webby, yo, I didn't even pay attention to Ren. For some reason, I looked over their mans to the right. But yo, Ren and Webby with the with the dreads is great.
Deep throat. The sick was so vulgar, too old to mature when I'm older. Hold this spliff, let JP take over. I'm so cooked, I need to get sober. I never made a verse this high. Webby man, I think I'm gonna die. Need to lie down with the lights out, time out. Want to pass out on the couch, I'm not fucking about. Cause I'm tripping for Britain, the curtains are dripping. The music, it's skipping. Feel so sick, my stomach keep flipping. One more hit, man, fuck it, we're living. Cutting ketamine with a Home Depot card. And it's got me on a way. Quarter rounds in a mushroom chocolate bar. Yeah, it's got me on a wave.
This shit a vibe.
Yeah, we're so high that JP forgot how to make beats. Now he's drumming on a mason jar.
It'd be more entertaining than half the shit people dress up all fancy to go and watch stuff. You know what I mean?
Forget about it, Frankie.
Forget about it, Frankie. Yo. Yo, this was dope. I enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think down below. I started off with a 4-minute rant on AI. I said I wasn't going to do it, and then I went right into it. Because in my mind, I thought I was going to be able to get it out in like another 30 seconds. But then it just kind of was like, oh, but I want to say this. I want to say that. Well, let me go here. And the next thing I know, 4 minutes goes by. So a lot of you guys may not have been here. And I went through one of the videos where I talked forever. And the amount of people that actually posted what I asked you to post with the emoji in the comments blew my mind. I'm like, yo, a lot of people actually listen to me talk. Yo, I'm not laughing at you, but I'm just like, yo, they actually listen to me. Yo, it's crazy. I've been doing YouTube since what, I've been trying to do YouTube since like on and off since 2017, 2018, 2019. We started to grow on YouTube, 2020, you know what I'm saying? It's been we've been here for a minute. And I still, to this day, am just surprised when people listen to me talk. I'm still like, yo, that's crazy. They actually listen to me talk. Maybe I said some real shit. That's, you know, when I was doing it, it felt like it. But then I uploaded it and I'm like, that video probably ain't no one gonna watch all that shit, but we'll put it out anyway. And then people get to the end and they're like, yo, I like when you talk about shit. I'm like, yo, these got to be bots. Someone paid for something. Someone out there likes me enough to pay for y'all, the bots, to say all these nice things. Anyways, no, obviously I'm not calling you guys bots. You know what I'm saying? I'm just messing around. But I appreciate you guys. If by chance you made it to this point and you leave a comment down below, I'm not gonna do this every video, but like some long video, I might just randomly throw this in videos just to see who's there, who's watching today. But throw a guitar emoji. You know what I'm saying? Just because there's a guitar right in front of me on the screen with your comment. I appreciate you guys. Take it easy. Stay safe. I will catch you in the next one, homie.